Friend, how does therapy relate to budgeting? Well, I'm here to share my journey of overcoming trauma as it relates to my finances. I experience trauma spending episodes where I spend money trying to make myself feel happy when I feel triggered. So, in order to control my finances, I need to start healing my trauma. As I learn with my therapist how to exist with hard or uncomfortable emotions, I'm able to reduce my trauma spending episodes. Now, note that this is me sharing my therapy updates, but I'm not a licensed therapist. Okay, here's what I'm learning this week.
My therapist and I talked about purpose in life in my last session. Now, this might be hard to relate to trauma and mental health, but on the American Psychiatric Association's website gives this context. What is purpose in life? It means having a central, organizing life aim, an overall sense of direction in one's life, and a belief that one's life achievements are valuable and important, making a positive mark on the world. Research indicates that having a purpose in life is good for mental health. For example, having greater purpose in life was significantly associated with lower levels of depression and anxiety. Some research indicates that purpose in life may build greater resilience after exposure to negative events. A recent meta analysis found that people with greater purpose in life experience less stress. This association between purpose and stress was similar across age, sex, race, ethnicity, and education. I pondered a lot over the past 2 weeks about what I thought my purpose in life was. Now, just to mention, purpose in life will be unique for each person, and there is no real right or wrong purpose. I've decided that my purpose is to create a positive, fulfilling life as the best version of myself. Why does this matter? Well, because my purpose is to be fulfilled and not just to get out of debt and have financial freedom, I can adjust my priorities. But before we get to that, let's break down purpose a little more. Purpose can be subdivided into three different areas: values, goals, and passions. These three things are a little more concrete, and so they are easier to see if I'm living in alignment with them. I'm a very goal oriented person, so I have that down. Some of my goals include having a homestead with a garden and beehives, getting out of debt, running a half marathon, earning a master's degree, and maybe a PhD, getting a promotion at work, and deepening my spirituality. Goals are easier for me, but I want to define my values and passions and make sure I'm addressing those too. Values. Brene Brown is a leading research professor at the University of Houston who studies courage, vulnerability, shame, and empathy. She has published a free list of values, which you can download from the link in the description below, that you can use to decide on and define your values. She recommends picking two. My therapist said I could pick up to 10. So my values are connection, my relationships with my family and friends, family, logic, honesty, freedom, and responsibility. Now that I've outlined my values, let's move on to passions. According to Dr. Alison Block, look in the description below for a link to her article. Having and dedicating time to your passions benefits your mental health by providing stress relief, creating better self esteem, and creating resiliency. Dr. Block defines a passion as something you want to dig into more deeply. It doesn't matter if the passion improves your body, mind, or heart. You'll be drawn to the things you're passionate about. I feel like I'm still discovering my passions, but here are some of mine. Making and eating healthy and delicious food, through gardening, through home preserving, and through scratch cooking and baking. Exercising, including running, weightlifting, and trying new types of exercise. And finally, education, learning how the world works through YouTube vlogs, reading nonfiction, and visiting museums, aquariums, and zoos. Notice how my passions, goals, and values all overlap. That's because they all stem from my purpose. And going back to how purpose helps us, living according to my perceived purpose will help me lower my anxiety. And by lowering my anxiety, I am able to better manage my emotions. And when I better manage my emotions, I won't need to spend money to try and make myself feel better. So win, win, win. Now that I've talked about what I'm learning and doing to overcome my trauma through therapy, let's talk about how I'm budgeting to overcome my trauma spending. So, what does this week have in store for us? Well, let's take a look. So, in my wallet, I've already taken the money out for this week. So, gas and groceries and eating out have nothing. Pet is going to roll over, it still has its $7.50. Clothing has nothing. Monthly has nothing. Fun has nothing. Outing has nothing. And there is some money that needs to go back to bank. So I'll put that back in the bank when I go next time. All right, so I'm going to set this aside and we'll pull out our week 3 money. So I will say that this week has been a little bit rough. I think I have I'm not sure if it's seasonal allergies or if it's just oh, this is the wrong one. Or if it's just a virus I'm getting, but something is making me feel rough. Okay, guys, this really cute income binder and my savings binder both come from April's on a Budget. I'll link her YouTube videos down below. She's awesome. And she has an Etsy store where you can grab these. And so let's go ahead and grab out week 3. I did get paid a little early due to the American holiday Columbus Day. So I need to go withdraw my money for week 4 and 5. So let's go ahead and take this out and my change, and we'll go ahead and count it. Anyway, so this week, it hasn't been awful or anything, but it has been a little bit rough. So hopefully next week I'll start to heal up and feel a little better. Okay, and this week we're going to start with gas. Gas gets $37.50. So we'll do, oh, you know what? I didn't count this money. Let's count it real quick. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, and then we have $1.50 in quarters, so it's 102.50. How was your week this week? I hope it was pretty good. Okay, I said 37.50, so 20, 30, 35, 36, 37.50. All right, there we go. There's gas. Now, groceries, I actually spent this just this morning. I just grabbed the $40 out of my income wallet and went ahead to the store. I do want to note I overspent. I spent $55.82 instead of $40, and so that $15.82 has to come out of somewhere. So I'm going to try and do some grocery deliveries this weekend to make up that $16, and I'll report back on how that goes. Eating out is getting 10, so that's pretty easy. Autumn is upon us here in the northern hemisphere. Is that how you say it? The northern part of the globe. We'll see what it has in store, but it's still really warm here in Utah. It's still getting into the mid 80s every day, which is, I'm ready for fall. Really, I am. Okay, pet is getting another 750. So we'll do 5, 6, 7, and 50 cents, giving us a total of 5, 10,
$11, $12, $13, $14, $15 even. And I'm just going to leave this as it is. I'm not going to change out the quarters or the $1 bills for a 5. And just for context, I roll over my pet money week to week until I need either litter or food. Nothing monthly is getting $7.50. And just if you're new here, monthly for me, ideally, I would take monthly things like birthdays, holidays, and car payments, things that happen not car payments, but car maintenance, things that happen at a very regular time during the year, and I would save up for it. That's actually what the screen binder is. It has my car, subscriptions that are yearly, Christmas, emergency, and birthdays. And so eventually I hope to get to the point where I can start putting money aside and start saving up in advance for those so that I don't have to, struggle each month to save it aside. But for now, I am putting $7.50 in here. And I need to get $10 in here for a birthday that's coming up so I can buy a birthday present. So I will roll this over hopefully next week and have enough money. Fun is getting $10. You know what? I think I'm going to reverse this. Fun is going to get $7.50 and monthly is going to get 10. And I'm just going to do that so that I have enough money to buy that birthday present I want to buy. And it's my budget, so switch around I can. All right. And then what's left? We've got outing, nothing in there. Back to bank, nothing in there. Huh. I have $37.50 in gas, right? Why do I have an extra 30? Did I put the money in eating out? Yes. Groceries I spent. Pet got its money. Clothing gets nothing. Monthly gets 10. Fun gets $7.50. Outing gets nothing. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm going to go look at my budget and figure out where this money goes. All right, guys, I'm back. So I have exactly the right amount left. 30 is going to go into this health one, which I have ordered a couple new envelopes, but this 30 is for prescriptions. And that way I can buy the prescriptions I need. All right, there's my weekly budget set.
Hi, friend. Welcome back. It's actually the next day, and I have worked hard to get some money to do my savings challenges. Now here I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35, which gives me 6 rolls of the dice. So here are my dice. I'll roll 2 at a time, 3 times, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to let you guys know my anxiety is pretty high right now, which isn't very fun. But it is what it is. Sometimes that is the reality of life. And so I'm still going to play these games with you guys. And hopefully we'll have fun and maybe I'll even feel better at the end. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get set up. For those who are new here, the way this works is I have 3 serious categories called braces, emergency fund, and extra debt payment. And these categories are the serious ones. And the fun categories are 2 going into the same Disney trip and 1 for tennis shoes. Now you'll notice each one of them has a tracker, and each tracker has 20 little icons on it. So each little icon represents $5, and altogether this tracker is $100. Now that doesn't mean I need $100 for each category. It just means I'm doing it in $100 increments. All right, I'm going to get this set up and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see each one of these trackers is labeled with a number, and that corresponds to the number on the dice. And so as I roll, the numbers will tell me which ones to color in. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to roll just 1 die for now. Okay, here we go. 2. That's an emergency fund. Okay, it's 1 $5 bill down. Next, 4. That's a emergency debt payment. Another 5 down. Okay, 1 more. 5, Disney, yay! And I love my cute little trackers I made. These little Minnie Mouse ones and the little Mickey Mouse ones. These are for a nebulous future Disney trip whenever I get enough money. Next one is a 1. That's a braces. Okay. I think I forgot to put the other 5 aside. So let's put 2 5s aside this time. 5, another Disney. This 5 one is pretty, it gets a lot of love. Okay, and I believe we have one $5 bill left. Oh no, we have 2. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we had 7. Okay, we have 2 left. A 1, another braces. Braces is starting to catch up. All right, last one. Here's hoping for something good. Oh, it rolled off screen. I'm going to roll it again. 5. Disney again. All right. Like I said, the dice like Disney, which I'm not too sad about. There's the last 5. Okay, I'm going to move my dice and my cash tray aside. And we are going to start with putting the money in the binder. So the first one is braces, and it got 2 more, so it should have a total of 30 in here. So let's go ahead and count that. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're all bent. 25, 30. All right. The next one is emergency fund, and this one should have a total of 30 in it. And I think it only got 1 this time, so I should only be adding 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. The third one is actually extra debt payment because I put the Disneys together. This one got, I believe, 2. Should have a total of 25. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it just got 1. 25. And then this one's Disney. And this one should have 25 plus, where is it? This one. So we should actually have 75 in here now. So let's count it out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Awesome. And finally, we have tennis shoes, and tennis shoes didn't get anything this week, which is okay because tennis shoes already has 60 in it. Okay, there we go. thanks for coming along with this. I always love these games. They're my favorite part of budgeting, is being able to do these games and really enjoy saving while also trying to put money aside for the future. If you are interested in my little trackers, they're on sale for $3 plus tax on my Patreon. You don't have to be a subscriber, you can just buy them right out. Or go ahead and leave a comment below and we can get together and I will make you custom ones if you want. And yeah, they would just be $3 for a set of 6. So let me know. Friend, I'm really grateful you joined me today. Thanks so much for spending some time with me and listening to me, and I just want you to know that I appreciate it. I also want you to know that you are wanted, you are of worth, and you are my friend. I hope you have a good week, and certainly at least a better one than last one. Signing off. Love, Riri.